The idea is simple. Within the heart of Johto is an area so wild, so dangerous, so untamed, that it strikes the same fear into the hearts of men as the words Alabama Trailer Park. For a year I have been gone from this game, from my home and from my people, and yet at long last I have returned. Through tireless efforts, I have conquered the most difficult challenges this game can offer. Hey guys, does anybody know where the start menu is? And now, I have at last set my eyes on that final great peak, the crowning achievement of my middle-aged life and my PokeMMO career, Mount Silver. But to reach this great height will require an achievement beyond all achievements. I must master and capture all 150 Pokemon in the game. Okay, so I just looked at the Pokédex for the first time and realized that there's way more than 150 Pokemon. And most of them look absolutely stupid. Like this thing. Just look. It's just a turtle. Dude, Game Freak's so stupid. Look how dumb this is. Okay, so I must capture all 602 Pokemon available in the entirety of PokeMMO. This is my Mona Lisa. This is my apex. This is insert great thing someone else did. This is the journey to Mount Silver. This wonderful journey begins in a place called the Kanto region. A beautiful paradise filled with pixelated trees, Zubat, and enough 90s nostalgia to fuel any millennial's desire to argue that their favorite generation's Pokemon didn't look just as stupid as all the others. They did, though. Here in this wonderland of incredibly unbalanced Pokemon, I began my journey to catch them all. My adventures took me from city to city, capturing and filling up my computer with hundreds of useless creatures, much like myself. It proved easy at first. Most Pokemon could be false swiped and captured with ease. As part of the rules I imposed on myself, I could only capture Pokemon from their region of origin. Before I knew it, most of the Pokédex was looking to be a beautiful green color, signifying that I had indeed caught them almost all. What had I thought? Was this series really going to be so difficult? Was it really going to be enough to fuel the desires of PokeMMO fans that want to watch me suffer? It seemed too easy. But that was until I walked into the Safari Zone. Tauros. That is a name that used to be meaningless to me. A name which lived only in the annals of history. And yet here in 2023, it has become a nightmare to me. Deep in the Safari Zone lies the only place in the Kanto region that this dread Pokemon can be caught. And of course it was here that I would catch it. Arming myself with only my wits, some Pokeballs, and a .44 Magnum, I made my way to the Safari Zone. I was quickly detained and my gun taken from me, but that didn't crush my resolve. Walking through the wilderness, I was reminded of summer days back home in my native land of Alabama. Deep in the Safari Zone, I plunged as I had once plunged into those treacherous woods. Except here, I wasn't looking to hide from gun-toting cousin lovers. No, this time, I would be the cousin. I would be the one hunting. Much of my time was spent happening across useless Pokemon, like this kangaroo named after a 12th century caveman, or this insect which looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's reject. But then it happened. I found him. Tauros, in all his majestic beauty. This was the moment I had waited for. Now I would have my greatest obstacle out of the way. This is bullcrap. What should have been an easy hunt suddenly became a 5.5 day long slog. I threw Pokeball after Pokeball and attempted to capture it, But, like every girl I've ever tried to date, they only ran away. Time after time, I ran across more and more, but to no avail. Tauros eluded my grasp. So to take my mind off of it, I went and leveled up and evolved the rest of the Kanto region Pokemon. This was accomplished quite easily with my 3 main weapons, Sweet Scent, Earthquake, and a copious amount of Pokédollars for stones. But no matter how many times I got a Pokemon stoned only to watch it evolve, I couldn't forget the one that kept getting away. In history, there have been many great tales of one man versus a seemingly inconquerable opponent. David versus Goliath. Captain Ahab versus Moby Dick. Joe Biden versus his teleprompter.
I was going to put him...
And this was mine. Tauros. No matter the cost, I would have him. Day by day, I sank further down the rabbit hole. Miss after miss. I even took to watching YouTube and streams to pass the time. Boys, we caught it. We caught the Tauros. Look at him. Look at him. I want you to look at him. Daddy's sitting here doing Hebrew flashcards, okay? And then all of a sudden, this Tauros appears, and I catch it. I have been here at this stupid safari zone for literally 4 days. I can't catch him. Look at that. Look, your boy did it. I even got the stupid turtle. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I had done it. I had done what Matt at the age of 8 didn't have the attention span to do, and what Matt at age 33 barely had the attention span to do. I had completed the Kanto region Pokédex. Except for these legendaries, just pretend they're not there. To say that I had grown from my time in Kanto is an understatement. I learned what it was like to love. I learned what it was like to lose. I learned that maybe Squirtle isn't the most annoying Pokemon in the Kanto Pokédex. But now isn't the time to celebrate. There's still a mountain to climb, Pokemon to capture. But now, I'm one step closer to the silver lining of this story. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that through it you were entertained. I'd like to give a shout out to all my sponsors. But seriously, I've been considering making a Patreon or something to that effect. So if you think I should and you'd like to support, then let me know below. Tell me what I can improve on and let me know what you would like to see. Anyways, see you next time, guys. Daddy's got to go catch a boat to Hoenn.